Hey everyone, if you enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. It will help me out a lot as a small creator. Thank you. This is the Goblin Merchant. This greasy little scumbag is a vendor in Dark and Darker. He sells overpriced mystery items that can either be god tier, or more commonly, absolute trash. I will be only spending my gold with this little simp foot sniffer. I can't trade players and I can't buy items from any other vendor. Welcome to the Goblin Merchant Challenge. Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another Goblin only Merchant Challenge. This season I'm going to be playing Barbarian. I decided that this time I'll be playing on a higher level. It's still a fresh character, it's just higher level. I just wanted to try starting off with some perks. I'm also considering making an exception to the rule where I can buy health pots and campfires. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. I hope you all enjoy. I found myself quite a good necklace here. Agility and some physical damage. This rogue snuck up on me out of nowhere. I was a bit worried where he was, so I started just swinging wildly. I was a bit worried about these spiders, but I committed to just trying to get out. Luckily, only one of them aggroed on me. Before selling, I was on 0 gold, and after I went up to 176. I jumped into the Goblin Merchant to see what I could buy, and there were 2 weapons. I don't really like the battle axe, so I decided to try the Zweihander. It wasn't great, but it's better than the starting weapon. Then we jump straight into our next match. I could hear someone breaking pots nearby and I was trying to figure out where they were. Eventually I realised that they were up above me. I was hoping they would drop down. They never did drop down, so I decided to push up to them. And that's our first kill. He had a few nice pieces for us and a bit of loot. As I was sneaking up on this person, I heard footsteps behind me, but I didn't really take notice of it. Didn't really think there was a rogue hiding behind me. Nearly got him with a single hit, but unfortunately he survived, and I wasn't able to get him with a second swing. So we queued straight back up and went in again. I thought I would try my hand at the skeleton champion and try get some nice loot off him. He had a bardache for me, which was better than my starting weapon, though I don't really like the switch pattern. I could hear someone mining in the next room, so I wanted to go try take them on. Turned out to be a geared rogue. I was at a massive disadvantage as he did a lot more damage than me, so he really didn't want to fight face to face. I kept the pressure up so he didn't think it was low. He jump scared me when he was in the doorway there. And then he ran off into the darkness and I never saw him again. Sounded like he took the static exit out. I found myself a blue exit portal guarded by some spiders, so I pushed down to that. Before selling I was at 91 gold. And after I was at 227. So I jumped into the Goblin Merchant and I bought myself a pair of boots. They're not bad boots, but I prefer the move speed over the armor. And I bought myself a pair of cloth pants just in case they had some nice rolls on them, but they weren't the best either. And then I went straight into the next round. We went ahead and tried the skeleton champion again. Though the loot wasn't as good this time. I could hear someone nearby, but I'm not the best with the new Goblin Caves map, so I wasn't sure where they were. Then this rogue appeared out of nowhere. Luckily, someone placed the trap there. He had a bunch of sellables for me. And a really nice Y-hander. I then went looking for that ranger that placed the trap. And he had a few more sellables for me. At this point I was pretty full. I could hear one other person left in the Goblin Cave, so I decided to go find and push them as well. And he just dropped dead to a goblin. He didn't have too much stuff, but I didn't have much more space for loot anyway. The circle was shrinking right down. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it out or not, because barbarian magic interaction speed's really low. But we made it out. We went from 155 gold all the way up to 427. So we jumped into the Goblin Merchant to see what he had, because we want to spend all of this gold. So we picked up a ring, which was really good for us. We tried our hand at some Lightfoot boots, which weren't the best, but at least they have the movement speed. Grabbed ourselves a battle axe, which was pretty nice for us. Not my favourite weapon, but at least we have a backup. Then tried some legs, which were pretty average. Tried another pair of legs, which were a little bit better, good defensive wise, but not great for movement speed. And that was all of our money spent. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was the first episode of the new season of Goblin Merchant Only Challenge. I'll have some more coming out on the Barbarian. If there was anything else you wanted me to try, let me know in the comments. And thanks all for watching.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over my channel. And then I start eating garbage.